What's going on, AT Gang? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Friday. At least it's Friday afternoon when I'm filming this. But today, got a little, had another failed relationship attempt. I've never actually had a relationship. So I don't even know why I titled this Relationship Fails. But, anyways, that just reminded me, I thought it'd be funny to make a video and, like, kind of tell stories and stuff like that. So, part of the time I'll be drawing stuff, part of the time it'll just be me talking. So, let me know if you guys like this kind of stuff, like, Swoozie and the Odd Ones Out. Let's start it back in 4th grade. One of my first love attempts. So it was my first year at CCS, and I'm out here looking like one of the dudes from Stranger Things with like some kind of hybrid mullet bowl cut kind of thingamajig going on. And that was back when my mom cut my hair. She did a good job. It was just kind of a weird style. But at the time, it was kind of hip. But anyways, so there's that. And I'm not, just a small disclaimer, I'm not going to be saying any names in this video for privacy and consent reasons. So I like this girl. Let's just call her Bobry. And yeah, so she went to CCS. And I'm kind of a spontaneous dude. So back then, I didn't talk to girls whatsoever. So like halfway into the year, I think it was second semester. Oh yeah, actually it was the day my sister was born. Shout out to Anna Kate, just turned 6. Anyways, day my sister was born. I thought, you know what? I think I'm gonna send this girl a note because I thought like notes are kind of cool, they're kind of edgy. So I'm like, all right, write down a note. It just says, "I like you. Don't tell anyone." That's it. So I write it down. I like back then I didn't have a dress code, so I like pull my hood up, looking like a stealthy ninja. Grab the note, and we're in the carpool waiting for our ride. My ride's called. So my ride's here. I'm like, all right, this is my time. I'm just gonna bolt after. No chance for failure, not backing out now. So I just awkwardly kind of shuffle over, just kind of slide up next to her, give her a little tap on the shoulder, acting all casual, not even looking, just looking away. Feel her grab the note, then I take a little glance over. She's just like looking at me like wanting me to explain something. So I'm like, all right, mission accomplished. I just bolt out of there, fool. I'm like sprinting, hood falls back, hair blowing in the wind, and never talk to her again for the rest of the year. I don't know. I don't think she really liked me that much. Who knows, man? So let's move on to the next one. All right, so that one might not have been that interesting. 5th grade isn't that interesting either. I'm not even going to take time to draw it. I'm just going to say it real quick. Liked a girl. Her name was like Kimma. Let's call her that. And basically, we had a code name for her. We kind of like code names back in the day. Mine was key lime pie for the girl I liked. Thomas's was pecan pie. Noah's was cherry pie. We were kind of in a pie, a bit of a pie phase. I don't even like key lime pie, but anyways, it all happened one day. I was still kind of awkward. She walked right behind me, and Thomas is just like, "Eli, is that the girl you like behind you?" And I'm like, we just lock eyes for a solid like 5 seconds, kind of like a staring contest. Then she just slowly walks off, and I'm like, I think I'm going to stop pursuing this. That's what happened. All right, here I am in 6th grade. I got a fresh new cut, man. Short, spiky hair. I got my basketball career. I got my tennis career. I'm feeling like set. Like these girls going to be falling for me left and right. I've learned from my past mistakes. I'm going to pop off this year. Like once they find out I beat Rainbow Road on 100cc. So anyways, I kind of held off for the rest of 5th grade because the girls were getting stale. But like me and the boys coming into first day of school, it's middle school. It was like sharks in the water looking at fresh meat. There's so many new girls. We were like kind of freaking out. So anyways, this time I'm like not taking any chances. I got a 6-month plan. 6 different steps, you see. Step 1, admire from afar. Got to start out slow. Step 2, admire from slightly less afar. Step 3, eye contact, you already know. 4, I think that one was verbal communication. So I was going to strike up a little bit of a conversation. 5, maybe like crack a couple of jokes, Actually, no. Step 4 was just say hi and introduce yourself. Step 5 was start up the conversation. Step 6, go in for the kill. So, yeah, that's what happened over like 6 months. And I think it falls pretty true with the timetable because I remember the thing that went down was in February, and we'd been in school for like August, September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, so basically that was like month 7. I don't think I started liking her until September anyways. So let's go back to the drawing. So steps 1 through 5 went pretty smooth, you know? I was feeling myself. I was like getting confidence up slowly but surely. And yeah, so the girl, we're gonna call her Zessa. Yeah, we're gonna call her that. And I was getting ready for step 6. It was definitely, I was kind of waiting for Valentine's Day because I thought that'd be just the perfect moment to do it. So let's go to the paper to see how things went down with that 6th step, yo. I'm telling you, it got intense, it got real. Alright, one night I'm in the bathroom, around month 6, hop out the shower. My iPad's blasting like Imagine Dragons, Radioactive, whatever I used to listen to back then. Go up to the mirror, flexing like One Punch Man up in this piece. Pectorals on fleek. Hop on the toilet, gotta take a fat dump. I hate it when I have to take a dump after a shower, but you do what you do. Grab my iPad, check my email, see a little email, and then an idea just hits my head. No, in person didn't work. So how about we send an email? So here I am on the toilet, furiously typing, like the sweat is dripping, man. I am popping off. Now, let's switch to the first person camera to see what I wrote, because I don't remember exactly. Anyways, I'm typing stuff in, and I promise, I wish I had the email around still, but I definitely don't. I've cleared out my sins and everything a lot since then. Also, fun fact, haven't cut my hair since I started the channel. Probably do need to hop on that haircut soon. It's starting to look a little scraggly, Connor told me today, especially on the sides, but anyways, so I think I said something along the lines of, yo, what up, dog? What up, shawty? I like you. And if you like me, that's cool. You trying to date? Like, what's the deal here? And then I was like, if you don't, though, don't make me the humiliation of the grade. Like, try to keep it on the DL. And also, there's this other girl I told her about this backup girl I had for some reason. So maybe she think I'm like hot stuff on the market. Like, she got to act quick. I'm telling you, I knew nothing about girls or like anything flirting. So I was like, also, I kind of like this other girl. So if you don't hop on that, I think I'm going to go for her instead. And then I'm like, peace. Here's my iCloud. See, back in the day, your boy didn't have a phone. I had my iCloud address. I can't tell you how many girls slid in to my iCloud DMs. Like, that was my equivalent of a DM. My etz000 at icloud.com. So I, like, slapped that on the end of the email so she could text me because, like, you can still text iPhones and stuff like that. So I hit that, smack that send button, and I sent it with the wrong email. I sent it with my ETZ, and like I was sending it to her school email, ETZ, iCloud. I don't know why. I can't really email to school emails, or at least that's how it was back then. So then maybe that was like fate telling me not to do it, but I said, nah, bump all that. I'm going to write it again. So I write it again, send it with the right email to her school email, and I'm pretty sure like faculty members can like see everything you send. So I bet there's someone having a good laugh at that. So now let's get into what happened after. So I spent like 3 days waiting in agony. Like, I am scared out of my mind. The woman just doesn't check her email. Like, Cracker, please. Like, I'm a man on the edge here. I can't handle, my heart is going to give out if you don't check your inbox soon. I told like maybe like 1 or 2 friends about it. And then, so we're in the hallway one day. Actually, I think I want to switch to paper for this part. So, anyways, I'm walking down the hallway one day, minding my own business. It's been like 4 days. Still hasn't checked your email yet. At least I don't think she has. Look up, bam. Zessa and her group of friends walking down the hall looking like a gang of like 6th graders. Okay, that was kind of weird. Anyways, they're like just walking down the hall. I like make eye contact for a second. She just gives me a nonchalant glance. I'm like, all right, everything's cool. We cool. She hasn't checked the email yet. Then burst out of nowhere, my friend Thomas, I think it was, says, hey, Tessa, check your email. And I just stand there, just frozen in my fear. And I'm like, no. This is not good. So I'm just standing there. I'm like frozen. She pulls out her iPad. Everything's happening in slow motion at this point. She checks the email. I see her eyes get wide. I see her mouth drop. I hear other girls starting to giggle around her. And at this point, I'm like, homie, I gotta go. I book it to my Bible class, put my head down, and I'm like, why would you check your email with all your friends around? Like, who knows when you could get a perfectly normal love email And that's not anyone else's business but the person who sent it and yours. But everybody saw it. So Bible class, I'm just like pretty much miserable. Don't even hear a word of what my teacher's saying. I'm just like dreading, like this is not a good situation that I'm in. Then when all hope was lost, I see the door burst open. Zessa runs in, says, "Eli, I accept your love with open arms." We'd like kind of run, do a little thing like a diving hug. Then we just start making out. Middle of the Bible class. My teacher's just like tearing up. He doesn't even care. No, I'm just kidding. That didn't actually happen. Basically, what actually happened over the next few days, I was like, I was sneaking around the halls like a commando operative. Like, I'm talking sneaking around the corners. Got that little mirror to like see around the corner. I was not risking a run-in with any woman. Like, the whole school knew about this. Like, my reputation was pretty much ruined from that point on, man. I had my friend Noah, me and him were like on the walkie-talkies. I like dashed into the bathroom and he was like checking the halls to make sure they're all clear. He was a real one back then, man. And so yeah, I'm just slurking around the halls, just kind of waiting for a response. I'm like dreading the response. I don't even want a response at this point, but I know it's coming. I wait for like 2 days in cold sweat, no response. Like I'm telling you, man, just respond to your emails, people. It's not that hard, especially when it's something that's important. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like 3 days later. I'm in like Engage back then. I think that's what it was called. I think it was Mr. Russell. Yeah, he was like a math teacher in the middle school, actually. In Engage, check the email. Like, I'd been doing a ton. Email pops in, basically says like, "Hey, yo, let's be friends, but you're ugly and I don't like you." I'm just kidding, he didn't say that. But basically just said, "I don't like you." And I was like, oh, man, what do I do now? Didn't take the hint, still tried to start conversation. I was like, "So how's PE doing? You know? How about them dodgeballs?" Yes, that lasted for like another 2 emails, and I was like, this ain't working. It's time to move on. Except it kind of took me a while to move on from that. So basically after that, man, I'm just still got to be stealthy in the halls. You know, I'm like venting in Among Us. I'm like going down from the ceiling like a ninja on a rope, if you know what I'm saying. So anyways, it was a tough time. Didn't talk to her. Pretty much ran the other way whenever I saw her in the hallway, or every time I had to like be in a class with her and I had... Anyway, this video is getting long, okay? Anyways, that's all cool and good. Nothing really else has happened until recently. Her boyfriend, like, "Why are you tormenting..." No, I'm just kidding. But so yeah, that was kind of a weird instance. Like, who sends people... That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you like my fail so far, and I didn't even get to the rejection that happened today, so I'm just gonna have to make another video because this thing's already like 13 or 14 minutes long. So I'm like, no one's gonna sit through that much story. So thank you guys for watching. I spent so much time on this video. Like, I usually spend like 10 minutes on a video. This video has taken hours. I actually would say it's taken like a hot minute, man. So please subscribe, share the video. It would really help me out a lot.